Hey, so one of the projects I would like to get underway on this YouTube channel is helping you to build an anxiety management kit. For those of you who've been following my videos for a little while now, you know that I have suffered with terrible anxiety in the past, which is really well managed these days. I would like to help you to overcome your anxiety, or certainly get it to a point where you are comfortably managing it. And to do that, I'm going to start sharing with you some of my toolkit for anxiety management. This is going to be done in small bite-sized chunks so you can work through it at a pace that you feel comfortable with. Here is my first tool. Know your anxiety. This is a really straightforward exercise. What I need you to do is get a pen and a piece of paper. The bigger the sheet of paper, the better. Find somewhere where you feel safe, uninterrupted, it's nice and quiet, and you can just clear your mind. If you want, put on some relaxing music if that helps you to get more creative. Put down the word anxiety in the middle of the page, and then off it, I want you to mind map everything that makes you feel anxious. Categorize it. A great thing to do on an anxiety mind map is to, in brackets next to each thing, rate it 1 to 10. So 10 being off the scale, anxiety inducing, and 1 being, it's not too bad, but it happens a tiny bit. So just start putting down everything that you can think of. Places that you go, situations that you can find yourself in, unexpected things that if they were to happen to you, then it would just be terrible. Just everything you can think of that would spark your anxiety. Things people could say to you, your worst nightmares. It really doesn't matter what you put down, because no one's going to see it. This is just for you. Just put it all out there so we really know what you're facing.
I'm just going to do an example of how this would look for me. So I would have social as my biggest anxiety-inducing thing. So I would have groups, one-on-one, actually by myself, I'd have new places. I could even put with people I trust, because it still happens sometimes. So the biggest thing when I'm by myself is probably shopping. So let's say like clothes. I just wouldn't really do that by myself at all. Food shopping. Where else do you go by yourself? I'll come back to that. One-on-one is sort of social things. So again, social meetups. I'm trying to keep the page inside the screen for you, so I can't jiggle it about. Groups would be, again, like a pub scenario or a meal out. Can't really think of what else you'd do with a family gathering. That's a group event. And then new places, so that would be any kind of networking, or it would be like study, so like college, study environments where there's loads of new people. That would also be a group scenario, so that would link round across to that. People I trust, so that's sort of more intimate stuff, so like, I don't know, cinema, because you go there with someone you know really well. Where else do I go? I'm just trying to think. Like out for dinner. I know I've already got that across here. I don't know. Just generally hanging out, let's put that. And then I suppose to give you a different slice of the pie, I guess I could have being by myself, because that can induce my anxiety. I'll leave that down there because that one is kind of about being out on my own, whereas this one is about being home alone. So let's put overnight for a long, like a weekend, and then just put like a whole day, like say a Sunday or something, like so. So then I'd go around and then I would rate them. So the things that I find easiest to do, I'd put like a 1, and then things I'd find difficult, sort of like as they go up, so I'd probably put like a 3, maybe like a 2 for that one. Like if I had to, like the worst thing that I'd have to do, I'll put like a 10 next to, so that would be networking. Studying's not too bad actually now, because I've done that recently and that went pretty well, so I reckon I could put a 2 for that now. Being alone overnight, I'd still hate that, so put down like an 8 for a whole weekend. That's longer than that, so that would probably be about 10. If I had to do group stuff, family gathering I could probably deal with quite well, so I could probably put down like a 3. If I was doing a meal out, I could sit with people I knew and felt most comfortable with, and then that wouldn't bother me, so I could probably put that down as a 3 as well, because it'd be slightly higher than going for dinner with a friend. Probably maybe more awkward because you don't have the table to hide behind, so that'd probably be higher. I do struggle actually with social meetups one-on-one if I'm not somewhere that makes me feel comfortable, so it depends on the environment that I'm in. I'm going to put that then as a, like if it's somewhere I feel comfortable, I'm going to put down 2. And if it's somewhere where I don't feel comfortable, it ranges up to probably a 10. And then doing stuff by myself, well, the fact that I kind of avoid doing it, I can do it, but I avoid doing it, so it's probably still quite high. So I'm going to put down like a 7 for both of those. There we go, that's what my anxiety brainstorm would look, mind map. That's what my anxiety mind map would look like.
And that's it. That's the first tool that you need to do, just to be able to take information out of your head and get it onto a piece of paper so it's not all consuming. I'm not going to tell you what we're going to do with that. You need to do that task and you need to subscribe to this channel, and then when I put the second part of this video up, you will find out why we have done that. This is going to be a series where you can follow along, and we are going to work on various different anxiety issues together. I'm going to do this too because although my anxiety is really well managed, I can always make progress with it. I think if you suffer with it, there are always triggers and there are always things that are going to make you feel uncomfortable, and there are always things that you can improve on. So we're going to do this together. Go away, do your mind map, do it as soon as possible because I'm not sure what day this week I'm going to schedule the next part of this, and I will see you soon at the next one. Thanks guys.